Alright, hello. Today we're doing a range of motion test with my client Selena today. Now Selena has been pre-screened as a under 45-year-old fit female with no risks, of course. We'll see what happens by the end of this day. Now what we're going to do is we're going to assess your range of motion today, Selena. So I'm going to measure you up. So what I'll get you to do is, if we hop down on the floor, even though you're in a dress, which might be a bit uncomfortable, just place your feet there and sit straight up. Like a 90-degree angle, I guess.
Against the wall.
Yep, against the wall, that's it, perfect. Alright, so what we're going to do today, well the purpose of today's assessment actually, we'll go through that first. We're going to do two assessments. We're looking at joint or muscle imbalances and whether our client Selena needs a referral to another practitioner. So we're going to assess the flexibility of your hamstrings and your lower back. So what I'll get you to do is, I've got my recording sheet over here. We're going to do 3 of these today. It's called a sit and reach test. The reason we do 3 obviously is because eventually you will get closer and closer to your toes, or past your toes depending on how flexible you are. And we want to identify if there's any issues with your range of motion there. Now we don't do a warm up for this because we want her to be the same every time we do the assessment, otherwise you'll have to mimic the same warm up every time. So what I'll get you to do is reach your fingertips to your toes, and I'll do it. Okay, she's very flexible, isn't she? Much more flexible in the demo video. I'll just measure that for you, Selena. Now just grab my little measuring stick out here. All right, so you've got your minus 10 at the moment. So a minus 10. You're an average. You're an average. Right. And then, so we'll do another one again. So obviously as we get closer and closer, she'll probably, yep, so look at this. Look at this. That is minus 6. Now let's see on the third one, we're getting better and better each time, of course. Let's see if we can get all the way to the end. Look at this. We've actually got a bit of an overreach there. I'd say that's about a plus 2 centimetre overreach on that one. So that's very good. So the first one is 2 identified restrictions, and then the last one, of course, once we've warmed up a bit, is much better. Now, the second test that we get to do is called an arm under over test. Now, I'm not sure if you've done one of these before, Selena, so what we'll do is, we do 3 of these as well, of course. We don't need this anymore. So now, well, the first one we're going to do actually is, so your left arm over the top. Well, that's actually my right, and then your other arm underneath. So we'll measure this. Yep. So we'll measure the gaps between your hands. So this one comes under. Yep. And you can obviously touch. Yeah. So you're actually just touching. So that's actually a 0. So there's no issues with range of motion there. Now, if you swap your arms around and try the other way, and that you have about an overreach there, Selena, about 5 centimetres. So you're obviously much more flexible on one side, which is very good. Righto. Now we'll do another one. So left again, left over, and then now she should be getting closer and closer. So I'll just measure that in there. It's about a 1 centimetre overlap there. As you can see, we're getting more and more flexible each time we do this. Now, so this one here was plus 5 last time. So I'll just measure that up again, and you're actually on plus 5 still, so you haven't had the extra on that. And so last assessment, left over right again. There we go. And you're on about a plus 2 for that, so you're getting more flexible on that one. And then you're right over. That one's much more flexible. Yeah, so you're about plus 6 on that one. So what that says, Selena, is that you actually got above average for your under and overarm assessment, which is good. Now I don't think you need a referral because obviously you've got very good flexibility. Had we gone with the first range of motion, then you probably would have needed a referral. You might need a bit of a stretch as well.
A stretch?
Yes. So how do you think you went today, Selena?
Oh look, obviously there's some concerns.
Yes.
Obviously we can see the difference between.
Yes. So that would be your shoulders. So you might need to stretch one shoulder a bit more than the other, in fact. But excellent, and that's all. That's all I need today. Thank you.
Thank you very much.